Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? Join me as I decorate a very simple cake for a man. Right? This cake can go for a man. Just in case you're like me who finds it really difficult when it comes to decorating a cake for a man, this cake is absolutely what you need to see. Then just in case you're stuck when it comes to cake decorating for a guy or a man, just do this. If you have four balls in your house, you have a happy birthday topper, you're absolutely good to go. So the height of the cake is very important when you want to decorate something like this. Yes, it's because of the arrangement of the four balls and all of that. But you don't necessarily have to use the amount of balls that I use in mine. You can use lesser, you can use even much more, right? It all depends on your preference, and of course you know that false balls are expensive, so it's something that you need to consider in your costing before you do that. I know most of you have seen me decorate cakes, except for those that will be watching my video for the first time when they come across this. This is saying a huge shout out to all my fans, all my friends. You guys are just absolutely amazing. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your reviews on my recipes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for turning on the notification bell. Thank you for subscribing. Just in case you are seeing my video for the first time, I'm Busy Bee Cake. I'm a self-taught baker who learned baking on YouTube and who is now sharing her experiences, sharing her tutorials so that other people like me can also learn on this medium, right? Cake decorating is absolutely something easy that anybody can do, but as a beginner you have to practice and practice and practice before you become perfect, right? I struggled a lot when I started decorating my cakes because then I could not afford a proper school. Sometimes when I tell people that I learned baking here on YouTube and I've not gone for any physical training, some people will say, "Oh, are you saying the truth or is it a lie?" How would you say you learned and you're doing so well for yourself and all of that? And some of them do not know the reason why I resorted to learning baking on YouTube. One of the reasons why I did was because as at that time I could not afford baking school. I don't know if I've shared it before on this platform or other platforms. I can't remember exactly. But the reason why I did not attend a proper baking school, is because I could not afford a proper baking school, right? So that's why I just watch videos, I try out new recipes. Sometimes they fail, other times they work, right? That's how I did all these years until now. And I believe that someday soon I may attend a physical class or an online class with top tier bakers in the country or even outside. But for now, I think I'm good with what I have. And I want to encourage you, just in case you're like me, who is struggling to, you're struggling for like financially, you cannot afford a baking school or something like that. Please do not give up on your dreams, especially if your desire is to become a good baker. You can actually learn on this platform and be perfect. I did. So you can go through my channel just in case you're coming across it for the first time and see for yourself. But if you have the resources to go and learn, I would really appreciate if you go straight to somebody who knows her onion or who knows his onion and then learn under the person. Learning under people who are really good in their craft gives you an edge, gives you time to learn faster, gives you the opportunity to ask questions. These people, they guide you until you become very good. But learning online, especially on YouTube, um where you have thousands of people who are doing the same thing, you may be juggling from one channel to the other, looking for recipes or looking, and then you may not even trust them 100%, right? But here on this channel we do not gatekeep, we just say it as it is. Most of you who have tried my recipes will attest to the fact that it is what I use in my studio that I give out. I do not use something different and give you something different. I know it may not be same for other creators here, but I tell you that Busy Bee channel here is where you need to be to learn all your cake decorating, whipped cream, buttercream, and a few cake recipes tutorials that I've dropped. Like last week, I dropped a chocolate cake recipe. I have vanilla, sorry, not vanilla. I mean, I have red velvet cake recipe also on the channel. I have fondant recipe that is for all weather. I have tons of cake decorating tutorials, wedding cakes, what have you, and celebration cakes in general. So just go through the channel, learn, ask questions. Busy Bee Cakes here is a channel where you can ask questions if you have any. Most of you can attest to the fact that I respond to almost all the comments in my comment box. The only reason why I may not respond to a comment is because I've not seen it on time, or the comment is I can't relate with it. Some people just come off and ask questions that I cannot really relate it or have answers to. But if I assure you that if your questions have, they are relatable, with something I can answer, I go straight to the point and I respond to them. So do not feel like, oh, is it possible to learn on YouTube? What if I don't have people to ask questions? I don't have tutors to guide me and all of that. Watching a detailed tutorial alone, can be a guide. The only disadvantage is that you don't have somebody who is right there with you to hold your hand and then to guide you through. But I assure you, you can learn in person. You can also learn here on YouTube and become as excellent as whoever you want to be, right? So do not give up on your dreams. Just in case resources is an issue, keep pushing, keep learning, and I promise you in no time you're going to have your desires. Those people who give up easily may not achieve their dreams. So sometimes when things are hard, you push. When there is nobody to motivate you, you motivate yourself. That way, right, you begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? I think I've spoken too much. I've said a lot. I'll just leave you to watch the video, and I know that it will be a blessing to you. For every of my tutorial, I trust that it will be a blessing to someone, and I hope this one meets you well and is a blessing to you. Thank you so much for staying glued to my channel. I do not take your love and your support for granted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you've watched to this level, it means you're interested in my video. Please kindly like, comment, and share. Rate this cake on a scale of 1 to 10. Let us know where you're watching us from. We'll send you a hug in our next video. Thank you very much. So enjoy the rest of the video. If you have questions, kindly drop them in the comments. I would really love to hear from you. All right? Making sharp edges on your buttercream cake is not magic. It's something you do consistently. If you do it consistently, you're going to be good at it. It doesn't come like magic, especially for us in Nigeria who do not have to refrigerate our cakes and then start scraping off the top just to give you the sharp edges. We do it from scratch, just cover it immediately. We do not refrigerate, or let me say, I do not refrigerate my buttercream cakes. The only cakes I refrigerate are whipped cream cake, right? So sharp edges, trying to get sharp edges for some people can be really difficult. But I assure you, if you watch this very tutorial, you know, You can save it and watch it repeatedly. I assure you that you would know how to make your sharp edges on a buttercream. And you can see that the cake is actually tall. I'm very careful, especially when you're removing this final layer. You want to be really careful to ensure that every edge comes out really. Every scrape, gives you a very sharp edge. So decorating a buttercream like this, you don't have to be in a hurry. Just be gentle, and then I promise that you're going to love, what you create or what you're creating. Right? It's just as easy as you can see that this part of the video I had to slow it down so that you can get every detail. There, I'm just turning the turntable and I'm not putting pressure, too much pressure on my hand, and then just see it go. So, like I said, it's a very simple cake. So, here was me just arranging the first balls. These balls are sold in cake shops, just in case you're wondering, oh, where did she get it from? And actually, I think I ordered this one from Temu, right? I ordered a box of it. That was about 14,000. It's over 200 pieces inside. So instead of buying just 10 pieces for 2,000, which is what they sell here, around the market, or some even sell 12 for 2,000, you can order it from Temu. You have different sizes in it, and then it's about 16,000 naira or 14,000. I can't remember the exact amount because it's been a while I ordered it, but it's something really affordable, especially if you do cakes like this, right? So just arrange them. The arrangement of your false balls depends on the entire design you want to do. You can decide to arrange it however you want, but just ensure that the arrangement comes out well. Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate you. Please kindly drop a comment for me. Let me know where you're watching us from, and I will send you a shout out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will see you in my very, very, very next video. Bye.